Miami Dolphins versus Las Vegas Raiders. The Dolphins versus Raiders. Instant reaction, in a word, heartbreak. Not because I cared, whether or not the Dolphins or the Raiders were going to win this game. It's because I picked the Raiders to cover a 4-point spread, and they killed me. They had this game in control. And then they gave up the late touchdown, the 2-point conversion. Then they tantalized me with that wheel route with Darren Waller. In the overtime, that was a sure touchdown, and Carr just didn't hit him. That's a play they probably make 9 times out of 10, and it just didn't happen for me. But congratulations to the Raiders, big win there. Dolphins, Jacoby Brissett playing pretty well. In relief of Tua. Good for Miami and their prospects moving forward. Let's get into the Miami Dolphins stats. Jacoby Brissett, 32 of 49, 215 yards, no touchdowns. On the ground, he had 7 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown. Malcolm Brown also scores on the ground, 7 carries, 31 yards. And Myles Gaskin, probably the most frustrating fantasy player on any of my rosters in any of the leagues. 13 carries for 65 yards, 5 yards per carry, but he can't for some reason get more than 13 carries a game. Then you got in the passing game, he gives you, 6 targets, 3 catches, 9 yards. Gaskin has to touch the ball more than that. Come on, guys. Mike Gesicki has a nice game in terms of targets, 12 targets, 10 receptions, 86 yards. I like Jaylen Waddle's target total, 13 targets, 12 receptions, 58 yards. DeVante Parker adds 7 targets, 4 receptions, 42 yards. Will Fuller in his first game with the Dolphins, 6 targets, 3 catches, 20 yards. Although he had some deep balls thrown his way, he could have been a difference maker. But that is what Will Fuller is. He's kind of a boomer bust player. Miami Dolphins didn't get it done today. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders on the ground, 23 carries, 111 yards, and a touchdown from Mr. Peyton Barber, who is the facsimile to Josh Jacobs. When Jacobs is back, don't worry, he'll be getting those stat lines. I don't think Barber is any threat to eat into his time, or Kenyon Drake's time for that matter, who gives you 8 carries, 24 yards, and no touchdowns. Kenyon Drake also in the passing game. I'm finding him 6 targets, 3 receptions, 33 yards. This backfield is pure Josh Jacobs, pure ground and pound. So Peyton Barber, I love him in fantasy football. I love him in daily fantasy football. When Jacobs is out of the lineup, when Jacobs is in the lineup, well, what do? You play Jacobs, even if the yards per carry isn't there, which it was, by the way, today for Peyton Barber, 4.8 yards per carry. Even if the yards per carry isn't there, like even if they're playing like a tough run defense, like maybe, I don't know, the Tampa Bay Bucks, New Orleans Saints, something like that, you can still start them because they stay true to the run. Gruden football, it wins overall. It wins these close games. When they went to overtime, honestly, I didn't really, I wasn't concerned on the Raiders' behalf just because, that run game, that commitment to the run takes a toll. I preach that on this channel all the time. Bryan Edwards, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 89 yards. Henry Ruggs, 7 targets, 4 receptions, 78 yards. Hunter Renfrow gets in the end zone, 77 yards and a touchdown. I believe that's his second touchdown in 2 games. Raiders fans, comment below. Let me know if I'm right on that. Alec Ingold gets into the end zone. Darren Waller, only 7 targets. Only 7 targets for Darren Waller today. 5 receptions, 54 yards. Bottom line here, the Raiders, they were 4-point favorites in this game. They didn't cover the spread, but I thought they controlled most of this game. The Dolphins, you got to give credit to them. It's their fight. I love what Brian Flores has, that program that they're building. I do want to see Tua in there more. Jacoby Brissett did a nice job. He's been a pretty decent backup. I wouldn't say a strong backup. I think there are better backups out there, but he's certainly probably in the top third in the league in terms of in backup quarterbacks there. Miami Dolphins moving forward, they're going to be okay. They're 1-2. They're going to be chasing that 7th seed. The Las Vegas Raiders at 3-0. That defense, Gus Bradley hasn't balling, man. And that offense, you know how good this offense is. If they can just stay healthy, the Raiders are going to make a run this year, and I think the NFL is a little bit more fun when the Raiders are good. So Raiders fans, Dolphins fans, comment below. What did you like? What did you not like from your teams today? What needs to change for your teams to make a deep run in the playoffs? Comment below, like, subscribe. We'll check you again soon.